Hello everyone, welcome back to this game. Alright, it's time to rescue Alakazam's team. Huh, I actually could do other stuff now if I wanted. Okay, here is my strategy going forward. First off, Nidomon, no, not against ground-type Pokemon. I need some sort of advantage here. It's gonna be Gyarados. I might not have a water Pokemon, but I do have Gyarados. As a reminder, Gyarados is named such because in Pokemon Silver, I had a Gyarados that got randomized into a Farfetch'd. You being at a high level is definitely going to be helpful. Okay, let's go. This must be it. Groudon is in this underground cavern. Phew, look at the streams of lava. It's going to be scorching hot in the dungeon, I think. Other rescue teams should already be here. Let's get going and try our best. You know, I was kind of hoping that the other rescue teams would actually be teaming up with us, make a big event out of this. But I guess this will have to do. Okay, first things first, I got stuff in my inventory that I really want to use. So let's start with, do I want to use iron? Who could have extra defense? Who needs extra defense? And that would be Catfish. That's defense, right? Double checking here. Yep. Drink up, Catfish. And it's a permanent effect, which is nice. More importantly, I really should have been looking through my inventory sooner. Not my inventory, but storage. There were so many items in storage that it was kind of overwhelming going through it, but I finally took the time and I found these. Raises accuracy of one of your moves permanently. I know exactly... Oop, not you. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. How much did that increase it? Oh, it actually marks it. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep doing this. I have had Boomerang miss a whole bunch, so that'll be helpful. So that cleared out some of my inventory. I also brought along an All Protect Orb, because I'm willing to bet Groudon will have Earthquake. And also, despite Gyarados being walking on the ground, I am also hopeful that Gyarados, being a flying type, will be immune to ground type attacks. Speaking of Gyarados, probably have you take the lead. And I probably didn't need to bring along the Pecha Scarf, honestly, but it's pink. And it makes up for the fact that I'm not a Nidoran. That said, if I had to be any Pokemon on this adventure, I'm kinda glad that I'm a Cubone. And here is why. Long-range attacks. I am suited for long-range attacks. Having Boomerang and Brutal Swing, good stuff for me to have. I am not a front lines sort of person. Of course, now that I got rid of Catfish's ability for recoil moves, I got rid of Catfish's ability for recoil moves. We'll quickly use these. Oh boy, that's a thing. Excuse me while I take care of it. And so much for that accuracy boost. Let's try at it again. Revive all orb. Cool. You know what else is neat? Farfetch'd. Farfetch'd is one of my favorite flying Pokemon. I haven't mentioned this in this playthrough yet, but I really like Farfetch'd. It is kind of an underrated Pokemon. People don't give Farfetch'd a lot of credit, or rather, they used to not give Farfetch'd a lot of credit, but now that Sword and Shield are out with a Farfetch'd evolution, suddenly people like Farfetch'd more. Well, I liked Farfetch'd before it was cool. In fact, I'm not really a fan of Surfetch'd. Farfetch'd is all derpy, and Surfetch'd doesn't have that same derpy factor. Wow, Nidokings and Nidoqueens here. It's just as well that I like Farfetch'd more than Surfetch'd, from what I remit. Good to take a nap in the middle of the volcano. As I was saying, from what I remember, getting Farfetch'd as a... oh gosh! Well, get ready for problems. Evolving Farfetch'd into a Surfetch'd is a process. Suddenly feeling like I should have brought along some more elixirs. Have I picked up any? No, I still just have the 3 max elixirs. Well, I can still... Full hold orb. Hold on a sec. What is that? Using it makes all enemies on the floor petrified. The effect continues until they take damage. Well, I'm definitely saving this for an emergency. A little bit of this. It's weak, but I was kind of hoping possibility of getting a Graveler on my team. Level up, good to have. I'm trying to learn Thrash. I mean, I do tend to thrash about if you get me mad. But not really a fan of this move, for obvious reasons. As usual, by the way, the dungeon music is really good. Not one of the best songs, but still, definitely a tune that I am going to enjoy. That's a monster room. That is an obvious monster room, and boy, seeing that would have been a perfect opportunity for an episode break. Okay. That is not a good time for you to be getting dizzy. Catfish, get in here. And use... Boy, it was, for some reason, really difficult to... Come on. Why is it taking a few presses to open my menu there? Anyway, guess what I got? Let's see, one-shot orb. Using it defeats all enemies in the same room in a single shot. Sometimes it misses, but using a monster house is really powerful. Hopefully, if it misses, it doesn't miss all of them. Good, it doesn't miss all of them. Bad news is, it also didn't hit very many of them. I could also use this, but the situation seems to be not terrible. Tell you what, this monster house is definitely going to be not as difficult as the first one I hit. Okay, I can do that. I do want to spread my move usage so that I'm not using up my boomerangs too quickly. Now that one is not close enough, but I'll just do this. That one's close enough. That it? I think that's it. Okay, let's go ahead and I'll grab some stuff now. Wow, 2 hunger traps in a row. That's definitely unfortunate. What did we just pick up? Reviver Seed, Big Apple, Fossil Orb. Using it makes all enemies in the same room lethargic and unable to do anything. That could be useful. Frustration? How does this work in this game? Damages an enemy. The less you have opened up to your team, the more powerful this move will be. So those decision branches that I've had throughout the adventure actually have an effect on this then? Well, I've tried to be open, so this is probably something that I'm going to sell. But that's kind of interesting to learn. Ooh, Max Ether. That we definitely want to have. Hey, by the way, Catfish has a new ability. Allows me to hit flying Pokemon with my boomerang. It is awesome. Ah! What? What just happened? Does anybody know what just happened there? It kind of stung. Oh. That would be it. Yeah, screw you. That magnitude has some range. Oh, hi. The message saying that Graveler did that disappeared while I was in the window telling me my health was low. So I couldn't really get a grasp on the situation. Oh, ooh, that's a disadvantage for you. We'll quickly take care of you. Okay, on second thought, go ahead and heal yourself. Good thing that missed. Save a boomerang. And you just woke up the thing. Also, you also have that attack. Anytime I can learn magnitude in the mainline games, I go for it, because magnitude tends to be pretty dang good. Ah, look at that lava pool near me. The fact that I can actually stand this close to lava and not be immediately incinerated by just being near it, definitely neat. What did we just... Oh, there's our box here. Huh. I actually wouldn't mind Arbok on my team. Oh, actually, come to think of it, we have not seen any hungry Pokemon here or anything. Oh gosh, you are dangerous. Hopefully we get some extra teammates by the time we get down to where Groudon is. Yeah, that looks fun. Start with this because you're in range. Then hopefully... Ooh! And I have a camp for Arbok! Yay! Well, that answers that. Ah, I love Arbok. It's a Pokemon I never use because by the time I'm able to get one, I've already found other Pokemon instead of it. But I'm definitely... Ooh, look at it all slithery. Being a snake would be neat. Moving around by slithering would definitely take some getting used to. But I have experience with it. Oh, and here's one of those fainted Pokemon I was talking about too. Now we're talking. But a few years ago, I streamed a game called Snake Pass. And it is a game with snake controls. Very difficult to get used to, because you actually have to think about actually trying to move like a snake, having to slither and grip onto poles and stuff in order to climb them and wrap around things. It was really hard to get used to, but so fun actually learning to move like a snake, and I got pretty decent at it. Jumpluff is another Pokemon that we don't have in a camp, but do have a camp for. Remind me what shared happiness is. Where am I going to... Abilities. Moves. Rare qualities. Oh, there we go. Shared happiness. Let's go ahead and move over to that because I forget what it is. Shared happiness. When a team's bad conditions are healed, bad condition of another team member also gets healed. Oh. Yeah. I mean, there's a chance that we'll get burned now that we're finding fire Pokemon here. One more item down this... Oh! Thankfully, it was Arbok who won. 10th floor. Oh! We'll definitely need that. How's my inventory now? Oop, that's not it. We need to use up these Geopebbles. Oh, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. No. Boy! These mystery dungeons love to do this to us. Place us right next to an enemy. And you're burned. Not a problem. Is like the B button on my controller wearing out or something? Anyway, I was smart and brought along extra rust berries. Random thought. All this money lying around. Why is there so much money lying around? Okay, you're wanting to head towards an item somewhere off in this direction, and speaking of Mawwiles... Well... I suppose with all these Pokemon going crazy from the earthquakes and stuff, especially whenever you're at the epicenter of them... Speaking of money, but let me finish my thought. You probably drop money as you flail around all over the place. Okay, money time! Money time! That is money time! By the way, it's money time! So fake out 2 tiles away. Both of these have flinch chance. Bite is a little stronger, but Fake Out has Stab, although Bite would be useful against Psychic Pokemon. Maddie says, you want Catfish close, drop Fake Out. That is a good point. That is a very good point. And having Bite would be useful for Psychic Pokemon, like I was saying. And Ghost Pokemon. Oh boy, especially Ghost Pokemon. We're definitely going to have to deal with the Gengar again. Kind of think of it, Gengar was really wanting everybody to give up on the quest to rescue Alakazam's team. What is up with that? Eye Drop Seed. We really haven't had a use for that yet. The only time I got blinded was whenever I ate a thing that purposely made me blind. And that was right near the staircase, so didn't have to worry about it actually being a hindrance. So you just use Payday. Did you get money from it? Payday. If you defeat an enemy with this move, the enemy will drop money. However, enemies you defeat while you're in a maze won't drop any money. What do you mean, while you're in a maze? Okay. Maddie is helping clarify. Not dojos, apparently. Well, here we are. We're full. Really need to start using these items. First things first, what is this? Roll Call Orb. Using it draws all teammates to you. Ooh, it's definitely tempting. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick it up. I'll toss the Prosper Ribbon. And this is a Slow Wand. Not as interested in that. You're not gonna allow me to get in line with you. So you know what? Okay, you were not quite in range for that. Within my line of sight, I guess. Peripheral vision. You are not quite in range, but this time, for certain, I can get this thrown. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just toss the rock into the lava. So Maddie says, I think they changed Geopebble in this. I think Geopebbles aren't a cone anymore and just Gravel Lock, but in a straight line with 10 more damage. That would make sense. There's another Pokemon right behind us. Okay, take a step forward. Or, you know, we could go ahead and fight this, sure. And Magmar wants to join. Oh, but we don't have a camp, and I guarantee we're not going to find a shop in this dungeon, which means I'm not going to get a Wigglytuff Orb. Oh, well, the extra help will still be appreciated. Hey, I am perfectly fine dealing with... Never mind. I am definitely not fine with those things. Nope, nope, I am not finished with you. What are these Jumpluffs doing in a volcano? Being in danger, that's what they're doing here. Is it any wonder that they need some help? I will say, pretty impressive that they've gotten this far into the cave. So squad up. The more members you have on your team, the more likely it is that the Pokemon you battle against will want to be your friends. That's handy. How's our team size doing right now? We got... I don't know. How many of us are there? Everybody get over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can have one more teammate. After that, we would be wanting to do some swapping around. Oh, you are a thing. Do you have that one attack? I do not look forward to being in this situation. Oh, you moved. Okay, good. I was willing to block the attack, just in case that thing targeted Jumpluff again. And just had a thought. Being a plant being that spits seeds, is that almost like spitting your own babies? No, wait, not in this world. In this world, your babies would be eggs. I am a Pokemon that lays eggs. Which is actually kind of fitting, considering I'm like a cave girl dinosaur. But just imagine if I lived here long enough, and had lived happily ever after. Oh, they snuck another Pokemon into the team. And now it's not. Okay. I need a game plan here. Okay, we're gonna be using one of these items here in just a bit, because that is another monster house.